Tired of tasting dinner all over the house? Then you'll want this beautiful 32-piece cookware set featuring the new creature screen.
Hey, lady, you might want to see this.
Well, Arlene, we've got 700,000 left, and at the rate they're going, you know, they're only 200.
Fran, I'm home. I'm hungry. Oh, I'm stuck in the door again.
Earl, they are selling the most wonderful thing here on TV.
Why is there not dinner on the table, Fran?
Hey!
Whoa! Was that dinner? Did dinner just run out of here through my legs?
They've got these new pots and pans with creature screens. If you love me, you'll get them for me. Do you love me?
I just got home. There's nothing in here. There's no dinner. There's no vegetables.
Dinner ate the vegetables.
And then just left like that? Without coffee? Well, he's never coming back.
Hi, Daddy. How was your day?
Not a dime, Charlene.
Daddy, can I even say hello without you thinking that I want something? A sweater. I just want a sweater.
And I just want dinner, and it don't look good for either one of us.
You can have a frozen dinner, Earl. We've got a frozen dinner right here.
Hey, frozen dinner. Oh, that's great. I come home to a frozen dinner on today of all days. Obviously, you forget what today is, friend.
It's paycheck day.
Paycheck day. The day I get my check, and it says how much I make.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I'll set the table.
And, your apology would go how?
Pots and pans to cook your dinner with. Dinner for you? Gee, I don't know where my apology should begin.
Oh, come on, honey. You know I'd buy you the moon.
I just want the pots.
No,
Why not?
Because for once there is something I want. It's unbelievable that I should actually want to spend my money on something for me. Something I no longer feel I can be without it.
What's that?
A 90-inch television set.
Earl Sneed Sinclair.
Oh, God, my whole name.
I am your wife.
And I am the mighty Megalosaurus, the king of the dinosaurs, the Thunder Lizard. And if the Thunder Lizard wants a 90-inch television set, he's gonna get a 90-inch television set. So what do you have to say about that?
The Tyrannosaurus Rex is king of the dinosaurs.
That's debatable.
No, it's not. I dated one in high school.
Look, this whole entire going to school concept, doesn't work and isn't gonna last, okay? Here's my report card. I'll see you around the swamp. Ow! I knew it.
Says here you don't apply yourself. Says here you got potential.
That's a cheap motivational ploy. What, you don't see through that? Ow! I knew it. Look, I'm just having a hard time with numbers and dates.
Why?
Well, because if this is the year 60 million and 3, why is next year 60 million and 2? Why are we counting backwards? What are we waiting for?
Franny?
Maybe you asked too many questions?
School is not for asking questions. It's a place you go to be out of this house.
Maybe we should consider hiring Robbie a tutor.
Hey, could we get Connie DeSalvo? Because I could be motivated to study with her.
Come on, Earl. How much could a tutor cost?
Exactly the same price as a 90-inch television, friend, because that's the way my life works. And I'm not giving up my TV just because he's not working up to his potential.
Dad, I'm begging you to understand I have no potential.
Come on, Earl. You know the right thing to do.
The right thing to do.
Potential.
Am I in the store yet?
I'm getting to you.
What happened next?
I went to work.
Why?
Because your mother makes me.
Am I at work?
No.
Am I at work?
No.
Am I at work?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Morning, Ed. Morning, Sid.
Why is the right thing to do always the one where I have to spend all my money on nothing I get? Why does my life have to be like this?
Well, now, isn't this the choice you made, Polly boy? Getting married, having a wife and kids, and not eating them? This is new experimental stuff.
I would just for once like to have some money in my pocket after my family spends every cent I got.
Well, then you better march yourself into that trailer and ask Richfield for a raise.
Oh, well, I don't normally talk to Mr. Ridgefield.
And why not?
Well, I'm just a regular tree pusher, and he's executive supervisor. And have you recently seen the size of his teeth?
Well, that just may be, Earl, but this is for your family now, for your future.
So, Roy, do you really think the boss will give me a raise?
Yeah, you gave this company the best years of your life.
Yeah. Well, maybe not the best years, but certainly the least miserable years of a generally crummy time I'm having.
Hey, that's the spirit.
Maybe I should go in there right now.
Attaboy, mister. Stand up to the boss, Sinclair.
I'm gonna give that guy what's what.
You're gonna tell him where to get off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanna come in with me?
No, Big T.
Excuse me, Mr. Richfield? Ow! Oh, God.
Why aren't you out there knocking down trees?
You're right. I should be. I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. Thank you. I have a family, Mr. Richfield. I can't afford to get my wife a present, and I can't afford to buy my children the things that I'd like to.
Tree pushers get $4 an hour.
Well, I need a raise.
Sinclair, you dog. 20 years you work here, I never would have figured you had it in you to come in here and take me on. But take me on you do, mano a mano, one-on-one. That's guts ball, Sinclair. I like a guy who plays guts ball. Like it.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
So, I guess I'm going to have to take your little ultimatum seriously, aren't I?
Oh, I would appreciate that, sir.
Cause a guy comes in here and puts a gun to my head.
No, I meant no gun, sir.
Must be prepared to back up his threat. So I'm going to ask you, you want a raise or what?
Or not.
What puts you in the position to come in here with your slate of demands?
Well, I got a wife and a family.
Well, where is this my fault?
I'm not blaming you.
Then why do I have to pay for your family?
I just need more money.
Nah, the way I see it, you don't need more money. You need less family.
But I love my family.
Well, obviously you do, since you're ready to quit your job for 'em.
What?
You faced me down, demand more money, I ain't gonna give it to you. So you got no alternative but to look me in the eye and say,
I'm sorry.
I quit!
I quit?
Oh, well, sorry to lose you, Sinclair, all these years.
But, sir, I like this company. I always dreamed I'd go somewhere with this company.
Don't dream, Sinclair. No dreams for you. You are what you are, and that's all you ever gonna be. Except not with this company. Best thing for you to do is realize that now. Best thing in the world. You'll thank me.
But, sir.
Thank me!
Thank you. Thank you ever so, Mr. Goodbye.
How was your day, dear?
Compared to what, friend? Compared to walking off a cliff, falling 10,000 feet, but living just long enough to see that first vulture swoop down and pick out my eyes? It's a tie. Give me a beer.
Well, I had a rather interesting day. Do you want to know about my day?
Francis, I'm done raising the kids. They're 12 and 14. They're done. I figure whatever they're gonna be, they're it.
You really should ask me about my day, Earl.
Look, Fran, I say this with all love and everything, but I don't give a damn about your day.
Ask me about my day.
Francis, nothing that happened in your little day has any impact on how I'm gonna live the rest of my life.
Oh, yeah?
That better be breakfast.
So, Mom, stop me if I'm being, like, insensitive or anything, but you and Dad can still have children?
Looks like you're just going to have to stop thinking of your father and me as a couple of old dinosaurs, huh?
Did you and Daddy really want to have another baby, Ma?
Charlene, we feel the same way about this little egg as we felt about Robbie and you.
How in the hell could this have happened?
Gee, Daddy, just when you've almost got Robbie and me out of the house, you go ahead and have another baby.
Yeah, and this baby won't be leaving for college till it's 18, which effectively pretty much covers your allotted lifespan. So you either gotta be the most dedicated father in the world, or not.
In my 60s, Fran. I'm gonna be in my 60s before I get my life back. Unless there's nothing in that egg.
What?
Well, have you held it up to the light yet?
Oh, don't be silly.
Well, then how do you know this egg isn't done? It happens all the time. We had 3 duds before we had Charlene.
No, we had 2 duds and Robbie.
I'm saying. Oh, I'm having an anxiety attack here, friend. And maybe I don't need to because maybe there's nothing in there. Not that I'm saying anything bad about the virtues of family life, but, oh, geez, you're killing me, friend. What I'm trying to say is that life holds such enormous possibilities as long as there's nothing in there.
Sweetheart, what do you think about doing the walls of the baby's room in a cute little dancing caveman motif?
I'm 43 years old. I haven't even been to Europe.
Rage with the little ones, right, sweetheart? Earl?
You took a walk?
I took a long walk.
Because of me.
Well, because of a lot of things.
But mostly me.
Remember I told you that dinosaurs used to live in the forest a long time ago?
Me.
And how we came out of the forest to get married and have families.
Am I in the story yet?
Well, I went back to the forest to see if we were right.
I'm gonna bite you now.
Okay, this is it. The wilderness of my ancestors, where my spirit belongs and my soul longs to be. Jeez, it's cold. Ugh. Yeah, so what? Small price to pay for the freedom to do whatever I want. Oh, set time. Hey, what am I looking for, a bed? The ground is my bed. The rocks are my pillows. And my blanket is the freezing air. This is nuts! How could wild dinosaurs get any sleep out here? What? Oh, okay, halt! Who goes there? Just come out with your hands up and offer me your meaty portions because you have unwittingly stumbled into the lair of the mighty Megalosaurus.
Oh,
You?
do we know each other?
Yeah, we know each other. In fact, my main course last night was supposed to be you stew. But right now, I'm gonna settle for come as you are, tie.
Well, if you plan on eating me, please, go ahead. You'd be doing me a favor, actually.
What do you mean?
Well, I used to live here, right on this spot. There used to be a tree here, and I lived in it with my family. Now some idiot knocked over these trees. I know my insurance doesn't cover that. I don't know where my family went. Look, just eat me and get it over with, will you?
Oh, well, that's awfully sporting of you there,
Arthur Rizek.
Earl Sinclair.
How you doing?
Glad to know you. You know, I'm gonna let you in on a little something there, Rizek. You're really better off being rid of your family.
Yeah?
Oh, sure. Family's one of civilization's worst ideas. You support them, you give them all your money, you put food on the table. No offense there, Rizek.
None taken.
And what do they do for you? They get you fired from the only thing you were ever good at.
You knocked all these trees down?
Yeah, and I done you a favor there, Rizek. Because now, without your family, you're wild and untamed and free. Huh?
Look, Earl, maybe I've just got a different perspective from my place in the food chain.
What do you mean?
Well, if I was a big dinosaur like you and everybody respected me and listened to me, everybody listens to you, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, then maybe I wouldn't need a family. But to tell you the truth, my family's all that listens to me. My house is the only place in the world where I'm the boss.
So then, without your family...
I'm completely nothing. Just alone out here in the cold. Of course, your kind rules the world, so you wouldn't understand.
No, of course not. I rule the world. I am the, mighty, whatever.
So, why don't you just devour me and let's call it a night?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Get out of here. I said, go on, get out of here.
I won't forget this.
Yeah. I'm too tired to eat. There's no ketchup. There's no beverage. Oh, this stinks. Oh, let me just sit down and die. Because I am just a total disgrace to my ancestors. What's that? That smells like... It is! That's Fran's Mastodon surprise! Out here in the wilderness! I'm saved! Huh? Hey! Hey! Whoa! I could have made it out here.
Of course, dear.
So, what's for dessert?
Chocolate hippo cake at home.
How you doing there, Mr. Richfield, sir? Pursuant to the matter of severing me from my job, I thought there might be the matter of severance pay, if you will.
Get back to work, Sinclair.
You've had a change of heart, my captain?
No, I've had a report from my new assistant.
How you doing?
No family, here all day and night, nowhere else to go. Perfect executive material. Did you put Sinclair's name back on the active roster?
Yes, sir, Mr. Richfield. And I put him down for a raise in salary.
How much?
Yeah, imperceptible.
Done.
You were gonna be my dinner, and now you're my boss's assistant. And I'm gonna treat you with respect and deference. Wow, I can't eat you at all. Oh, boy, kind of funny, huh?
Get back to work, Sinclair.
Yes, sir, Mr. Rizek. Yes, sir. What a world.
Oh, the baby wanna come out soon. Oh, the baby,
Hey, Fred, take a look at this.
Earl, a paycheck.
Nope, the imperceptible raise.
Well, your career is taking off. You've got a wonderful family to come home to. Are you a happy dinosaur, Earl?
I think I am, Fran, because now I realize what's special about being the head of a household.
What's that, dear?
Robbie! Charlene! Get your tails in here! This is your father talking! The king of the whole house! You see, Fran, I learned something during my time in the woods. No matter how low you are in this world, as long as you have a family to come home to, well, they're lower.
It isn't often I get to see the sentimental side of you, Earl.
All right, look. I'm going to say this one time. It's only natural in the dinosaur's life to go off alone one day and wonder what things would have been like if he had traveled a different road. But you know what? I take a look at all of us, and I hope nothing ever happens to change the way we are. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Whoa, I'm on the floor. Whoa, lots of feet. Can't get up.
Oh, it's adorable.
Whoa, I'm naked. Who's the mama? Where's the mama?
Come here, you sweet thing.
Oh, hi. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Earl, this is your baby. Here you go, sweetheart. Right there.
Delish. Whoa, uh-oh. Oh, stomach
Well, now you really must go to sleep.
Whoa. Hey, we're gonna walk. We're gonna do the tour. Wow, I love the tour. I'm gaga for the tour. Walk, walk, walk. Hey, wait a minute. You're trying to put me to...
I don't believe you.
I don't blame you. I'm gonna do this all night. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mom, did you make breakfast? Because I know you're always saying that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And I understand that from a nutrition point of view. And I know how you're always saying that I'm still growing into my body and that if I don't have breakfast, I'll just end up looking like a little stunted anthropod. And I appreciate that, Mom, and everything. I really do. Except today. I don't have time for breakfast. I got early practice for the big game against Mesopotamia.
Cereal? Come on, cereal? I want something hot. I want 2 waffles with an animal in the middle. Can you whip that up, huh?
Don't give me any trouble.
There's my ride. Oh, Bruno's in the car. Oh, how do I look? How do I look, huh?
Charlene?
Mom, get some sleep. Bye.
Get me.
Franny, I know your days are awful full, what with your bonbon lunches and girl chat at the produce counter, but maybe you could clear a minute to put a button on this shirt I've been asking you to put on since last night?
I've been up since 3:30 this morning, and the baby wouldn't stop crying.
Oh, you had a tough night with Junior?
And then Robbie came in and said, I want. And Charlene came in and said, I want.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'll just run over an antelope on my way to work. I'll have some for breakfast, but the rest in the lunchbox, I'm covered.
You stop talking! You're talking too loud! You wake that baby, I'll bite your head off.
Well, nobody wants that.
All I do is cook and clean and clean and cook. That's all I ever do. I'm turning into a drudge. Earl, am I a drudge?
I love you.
Oh, cook and clean, clean and cook. That's all I ever do. These are the tools of my trade.
Well, how's my favorite married couple?
Fran, put the knife down.
Okay, see it work.
Right behind you. Go. I don't get what the big deal is. We all have our parts to play. I'm the breadwinner, and she's the drudge. Where's the problem?
Well, we are in uncharted territory now, Pally boy. This new thing with dinosaurs getting married and settling down has thrown all the conventional wisdom right out the window.
All right. Let's try to get a handle on this. Now, I got a wife who's unhappy about something.
This is without historical precedent.
Okay, let's think.
Yeah, we should be able to figure this out.
Yeah, we got brains the size of walnuts. All right, what about this? Friends like broken, right? I got a broken wife. So, what do you do if your car is broken?
You kick it and you leave it by the side of the road.
Yeah, but what if you're kind of used to your car? And you put on a few pounds since you met your car.
Oh, sure.
And you're not sure whether you can attract another car.
Are we really talking about cars here, Pally boy?
I don't know what the problem is. She's been upset ever since the baby was born. She wasn't upset before the baby. Before the baby, not upset. After the baby, upset. Baby, upset. No baby, no upset.
You lost me completely.
It's the baby.
Baby!
It's the baby and the house and the kids. It's too much for her. She needs some time off.
But if she takes some time off, then who looks after the kids?
I am so hungry.
You could do it.
Huh?
You could take the kids for a weekend.
Why would I want to do that?
Well, because it's just one weekend. And when she gets back, she'll be relaxed and refreshed and ready to go again like a brand new drudge.
Yeah. I guess I could look after my kids for a couple of days, seeing as how it's in my own self-interest.
Well, we did it. We had a problem, we gave it some thought, and we solved it. And I feel pretty good.
Me too.
What day is this?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Not the mama, 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 not the mama.
You do that one more time, and I'm going to throw you across the room.
Not the mama. Whee! Oof. Again! What's for dinner?
I don't like your attitude.
Doesn't look done to me.
It's done. It's damn done. Hey, you give me that back or I'll kill you.
Here you go, Ace. Listen, next time you might want to turn the oven on. Just a thought.
So, what do you think really happened to Mom? Nervous breakdown, carried off by predators? What?
Dad says she's at Grandma's.
Isn't that what they always tell the children?
Hey, Dad, when's Mom coming back from Grandma's?
When she's recuperated from you. Until then, I'm the mother.
Okay. Mom, can I go to a movie tonight?
Not a chance.
Dad said I could.
He really did?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen, Dad, I had a late lunch. I'll see you later, okay?
Where do you think you're going?
Out with the guys to mark some territory.
Well, take a sweater.
Wait! If he gets to go out, I do too.
Oh! 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 I slaved over a hot oven making a nice dinner for you kids. And now you're going to sit at this table and eat that dinner and express proper gratitude to your mother, Father.
He's stuck there.
And yet, we can move freely.
Night!
Hey! You don't think I'm going to let go of this table and come after you two? You're playing with fire here. Oh, I'm telling you, you're playing with fire!
No! I'm playing with fire.
What? No! Oh!
Daddy!
What?
Hot!
No!
Where are we going? Again!
Not again. Not ever again. No more of this for me. Tomorrow I go back to work, and I'm only grateful that I am not the one who has to do this for the rest of my life.
The mama!
Hi, honey. How was your day? No, Fran, don't explode. Everything's all right. Take another day away.
I don't want another day away. I missed it here.
But you're unhappy here.
But I was unhappy away.
Now, Fran, makes sense. There's only here and away. The kids made you unhappy. I gave you a whole weekend off from the kids, and now you're fixed.
It's not the kids. Earl, there's something wrong in my life, and I don't know what it is.
Your life? What life? Your life is me and the kids. All right. Look, here's your life. This is the kids. Okay? And this is me. Okay. Now, if it's not the kids, what is it? Hello, Roy. It's me. You should have seen her, Roy. Just standing there looking at me. It made me feel so bad it was all I could do to leave the house and come down to the bar.
Well, what does she want from you?
She doesn't know. As I understand it, she does not know.
So then why do you have to do anything?
Because I'm the problem.
Look, Earl, I've known you 27 years. That's longer than Fran's known you. And in all that time, I never even thought of you as a problem once.
Yeah, but you're my pal.
Well, what about the rest of you guys? You know Earl. Has anybody here got a problem with him?
No problem. Great guy. We love you, big guy.
Look, you're a room full of guys, and the problem's with the wife.
And a wife is female. So maybe what you got is a male-female problem.
What kind of male-female problem? We're married a good long time now, and we just had a new kid. Anyway, just this morning I said, I love you.
Did you say it sincerely?
Nah, it was a defense mechanism.
When was the last time you did the mating dance for your wife?
What are you talking about?
The mating dance. The ultimate expression of a male's absolute commitment to a female. I myself do it 3-4 times a week.
The mating dance is a courtship ritual. You do it to woo and win. I wooed, I won, I'm done.
Maybe it's time to re-woo.
I don't have to, I got her. She's in the house.
Well, maybe the mating dance isn't just to get her. Maybe it's to keep her.
Forget it. You don't do the mating dance for a 38-year-old mother of 3.
Why not?
Because.
Because what?
Because... I forget how.
And finally, in local news, officials at the city zoo report no luck in trying to mate Ling Ling and Chang Chang, the 2 rare imported humans. Zookeepers are baffled at why the 2 seemingly healthy cave people have not yet produced offspring. At this point, it's feared that Ling Ling is barren. And now for the weather.
I'm going to bed.
Oh,
It's
okay.
going to get colder and colder and colder and
I'm not cleaning anything up.
and now
I'm just
the
going to
weather in
bed.
your area.
Okay.
Don't expect anything from me.
I wouldn't.
And if a button falls off your shirt, whose problem is that?
Mine. All mine. Good night, dear.
Don't patronize me.
Hey, guys. Want to make more of an impression with the ladies? From time immemorial, dinosaurs have known there's only one way to a woman's heart. It's not flowers. It's not candy. Yes, it's the mating dance. Whether you're a beginner wanting to learn your first steps for after the prom, or an old married guy with a wife who's overwhelmed by one kid too many, Luster's Mating Dance Academy has the steps for you. We're open all night because, let's face it, when else you gonna come in? Mel Luster, since 72 million BC. Always the same location, in the heart of the seedy part of town. Heh. Hey, you in the door. How can I help you?
Oh, me? Well, I'm here for the $29.95 refresher course.
Well, come on. Let's get started. Let's try, a bob dip. Can you bob dip for me?
Well,
Okay, not at all. Well, we're open all night. Bend, will you bend?
come on, I got such a cramp. You know, I'm not as young as I used to be.
How old are you?
28. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Left, right,
Eve.
and left.
Weave.
Weave.
Turn. Kick.
Kick.
Bob, bob, dip.
Weave.
Weave. Turn. Kick.
Kick.
Neck. Neck.
Chin, chin, chin.
Yeah! Let's see how Marilyn, our blushing
Yeah.
bachelorette, liked it.
Yeah.
Oh, I could spend the rest of my life with you.
Thanks. I'm married.
$29.95. Pay now.
Yeah, okay. Mel, it's a beautiful thing you do.
Oh, it's very fulfilling. Next! Caveman from the zoo. Chang Chang! Come on in. We've been expecting you.
Franny. I've been out taking care of your problem, friend. And you'll be happy to know that you don't have a problem anymore.
I'm so happy. Good night.
No, look. You're gonna want to see this. It's important. I learned it all over again just for you. Friend? Your problem is just that you're tired all the time.
I'll get it.
No, sweetheart. You sleep. You need your sleep.
What?
Not the mama, not the mama, not the mama, not
I
the mama.
really wish you'd grow out of this.
Hey, weekend guy. You think you got what it takes to put me to sleep? Please. I've outlasted actual mamas. Hey, well, what are you doing? Hey, this is nice. I like it.
Hey, you like that, then you'll really like this.
What? Whoa! Ooh, this is fun. What are you
Over
doing,
there.
Daddy?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Whoa, Daddy's dancing.
One more day till hurling day. One more day till I throw your mother over the cliff and into the pit.
Earl, it's supposed to be a solemn and holy day.
No, that's tomorrow. Today is a day of saying, "Hey, yippee, hey, yippee." After 20 years of your mother on my back, I get to haul her up to the top of the mountain and fling her bony butt to oblivion. Solemnly and with dignity, of course.
Earl, this is Mother's big day. Now she's depending on you to throw her in that nice section of the tar pit where there's shade next to her old friends, the Rosenfelds.
Oh, yeah, I'll do what I can. As long as she agrees to sink quickly. Hey, there's my little guy. Wanna give Daddy a kiss?
Not the mama, not the mama, not the mama, not the mama, not the mama.
That is starting to bother me.
Hey, guys, Grandma's in the paper.
Well, let me see. Give it here, Robbie. Marriages, births, dismemberments, large bites. Hurling, there it is. Here, Ethel Phillips, wife of blah, 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 mother of blah, 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 grandmother of blah, blah, blah. No, listen. To be hurled into the ooze by her loving son-in-law, Earl Sinclair. God, I love being a dinosaur.
So, Dad, what do you think it's like in the tar anyway?
In the tar? You mean actually in the tar?
Yeah.
Well, I'd have to say that it's dark, it's peaceful, it's quiet. No one really knows, son, but we'll all find out when our time comes. I gotta get to work. Oh, thanks, honey.
Bye, dear.
And tell him to stop asking such pressing questions.
You know, Robbie, your grandmother's been looking forward to this day for a long time now. She's going to be reunited with Grandpa Louie.
I thought Grandpa went on a cruise.
You bought that? Man.
Robbie!
Charlene, until now you've been too young to understand, but I think you're emotionally mature enough now to know the truth.
Oh.
When dinosaurs turn 72, they're thrown into a tar pit.
Oh.
Does this outfit make me look fat?
And I want you to think of the tar pit as a wonderful place where you'll want to spend eternity.
Oh, I get it. Just like the Galleria.
Yeah.
Oh. Hi, baby. Shh. Look.
Well, I always felt I was an herbivore trapped in a carnivore's body.
Cross Seekers, today at 4 on Reptile.
What's that all about? Eat.
Hey there, Polly boy. Ready to give the mother-in-law the old heave-ho?
Roy, please. Fran's mother and I may have had our differences for the past 20 years, but I take no joy in what I have to do tomorrow.
Huh?
Look. Hey, buddy, take a look at these beauties.
Oh, well, snatch me bald-headed. Genuine mother-in-law pterodactyl skin hireling gloves.
Yeah, my father gave them to me on my wedding day.
Yeah?
Look, non-skid grip.
Oh.
Yeah, these old babies have thrown a lot of old ladies.
Yep.
Hey, yo! Hey, tomorrow's a big day, huh?
Yeah.
How do you feel? I mean, any thoughts in these final hours?
Well, I just hope that when my turn comes to go into the tar, those who knew me will lift a glass and say, Earl Sinclair, no genius, no big shot, but did you see the loft he got on his mother-in-law?
Hey, Earl, we just want you to know, tomorrow, you're going out there for all of us.
Yeah! And remember, lift with your knees!
Guys, you know, times like this, a guy feels very close to his buddies.
Yeah, we feel close to you.
Yeah, we do.
Sinclair in here now!
You sent for me, my captain?
Sinclair, I am a great and powerful dinosaur, and you, well, you're a puny nothing.
Thank you, sir.
Because of my position and social standing, I can say whatever I want to you, and you have no choice but to flatter me in return.
That's a keen and brilliant observation, sir.
But tradition gives us one great equalizer. Hurling Day. One day, regardless of our station in life, when the lowest of the low can stand shoulder to shoulder with the highest of the high. So, drink, Sinclair!
Wow, I'm overwhelmed by your sudden lack of cruelty.
Well, yeah, nice gloves.
Thank you, sir. They were given to me by my father.
I'm speaking!
Yes, sir.
You know, it's been almost 30 years since I tossed Mother Wilkerson into the goo. That look on her face as she spiraled out of sight. It's sad how the memories fade. Good thing I got it on VHS.
Ooh. Nice trajectory, sir.
Damn right.
But the moment goes by so quickly, my captain.
Well, not on slow-mo. There she
Oh, this is so inspiring.
It better be, because tomorrow's your day, Sinclair, and no one can take it away from you. Or I woulda. But remember, after tomorrow,
Lowest of the low.
for the rest of your life. So savor the moment, Sinclair. It's the only one you're ever going to get. Don't screw it up!
Yes. No, sir. Door.
She's in the top. Nice hang time, Pally boy.
I can do better. I gotta work on my follow-through.
But has anybody ever climbed back out of the tar pit to see what it was like in there?
No, son. Once you're in, you're in. Come on, give me another mother-in-law. Yeah. Ready?
Set. Throw!
Dad, when Grandma goes into the tar pit, is there life after that?
For me, there is.
You're losing elevation.
Robbie, you're breaking my concentration.
Look, just tell me what I say to her when she comes over for this birthday dinner. Goodbye, good luck. Sorry you're being tossed off a cliff?
Let me explain this to you. She's lived her life. She has laid her eggs. It is time for her to move on. Now, you want to make dinner conversation? Ask her to tell you about how useless she is.
Earl, Mother's here.
Not for long.
Yeah.
Oh!
Mother, you look terrific.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I had my scales done for the occasion. Yeah.
So, Mom, tomorrow's the big day.
Yeah, the biggest. I'm so excited I feel like a schoolgirl. Charlene, sweetheart, pour me a scotch, will you?
Okay.
There's a good girl.
Hi, Gram.
There he is, Robbie, my baby. Come here, let your grandma give you 5 kisses. Come on. You must be beating those girls off with a stick.
Oh, well.
Here's $5.
Oh, thanks, Grandma.
Come on, Mom, you're gonna spoil him.
Indulge me, Fran. What am I saving it for?
Grandma, what's this worth to you?
Oh, wow. $100. And 5 kisses.
That's for college.
I'm not going to college unless I have something to wear.
It's a baby.
It's the grandma. Uh-oh.
Hello, Mother Phillips.
Hello, fat boy.
Hello, you vicious old
Earl Sneed Sinclair.
Oh, God, my whole name.
I am asking for peace for one night.
But she...
One night. 12 hours and she's out of your life forever. I
Franny.
do not want you to respond to her. I do not want you to open your mouth.
She provokes me.
Close your mouth and don't let her provoke you.
I am the mighty Meg.
Close it.
Hello, fat boy.
You see that, Fred? You see what's happening?
Mother, come here, sweetheart. Up we go there.
You and I have had a lot of tough times, Earl. I just want to say, I'm sorry.
Jeez, Ethel, you mean it? That you're sorry?
Yeah. I'm sorry you married my daughter. And I'm sorry she has to live in a cold, drafty hole on the wrong side of the swamp with a guy who was a tree pusher 20 years ago and today is, surprise, still a tree pusher.
Franny!
Mother?
I said I'm sorry.
Let's go, old lady. We're going over the cliff right now.
Dinner. Would anyone like dinner?
Only if it's fattening.
Eat all you want. You'll be worth a hernia.
And I want you to have this. It's a seashell necklace your grandfather gave me on our 10th anniversary.
Wow! Hey, there's bite taken out of it here.
It was a wild night, don't ask.
Thanks for the great stuff, Grandma. You know, you've lived such a fascinating life.
Well, I'm bored out of my mind.
Oh.
I'll see you tomorrow, Ethel.
It is getting late. We should go to sleep. Good night, Mother.
Good night, Grandma.
Is there anything I can get for you?
Yeah. You could get a divorce and marry someone else. There's still 12 hours left.
Good night, Mother.
Mary Ellen Swarkinson's daughter married a podiatrist 4 hours before she got hurled. She went into the tar a happy dinosaur, hurled by a professional.
Oh.
What's the matter, sweetheart? Not tired?
Aren't you worried about what's going to happen tomorrow?
I'm looking forward to it, dear. I miss my Louie. You don't remember your grandpa, do you? You were very young when he was hurled. Ah, see that? That's you on your Grandpa Louie's back, hitting him on the head with a pot.
Wow. Hey, look, Grandma, is this me and you?
Yeah, look, at all my spikes.
And this is when you visited me at camp.
Your Grandpa Louie was such a fisherman. He could stick his head in the water, come up with a tuna fish, grouper, you name it.
Oh, a letter I wrote you. It says, Dear Grandma, how are you? I am good. It is good here at camp. The food is good. I hope you are good too. Love, Robbie Sinclair.
Yeah, you always wrote me.
Grandma, I don't want you to go in the tar tomorrow.
Hey, I've lived a long life. I've earned this.
But I don't want you to go.
You're a young, sweet kid, Robbie, and you don't really know anything yet.
I know, you're right. Hurling's been around 1,000,000 years, and I've been around 14 years. So I can hardly believe I'm gonna do this. Let's go.
What are you gonna do?
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Rise and shine, Ethel. Rise and shine. Today is the last day of the rest of your life. And I'm wearing my brand new blue silk curly day tie, Ethel. Ethel. Fred!
Robert, stop this. It's dangerous out this early in the morning. Everything's hungry.
No, I'm not letting him throw you in the tar pit, Grandma. There's just no reason for it.
There is, dear. It's a time-honored tradition started by a wise old dinosaur named Bob La Brea.
What's that?
Hide yourself. Robbie, don't be a stupid kid.
Come on, Grandma.
Forget about me. Hide yourself. Forget about me. Hide yourself.
I just couldn't leave you, Grandma. I couldn't do it.
Now do you see why old dinosaurs go into the tar? Take me home, dear.
Please let the old lady be all right. Please, please don't take this away from me. Where have you been?
Don't get yourself in an uproar, Chuckles. We were just out for a little walk.
I know where you went.
You do?
You went to throw yourself over the cliff without me, but Robbie found you and brought you back. Good boy.
Yeah, well,
She may try that again. I want you to keep an eye on her.
no problem.
Now listen, Ugg. I'm expecting an important package this afternoon. So whatever you do, don't open it.
I won't, Woodrow.
Hilarious hijinks with that talking caveman this afternoon on Mr. Ugg.
I am Mr. Ugg.
Today at 4.
Mom, could I talk to you for a second?
Yes, dear?
What would be the big deal if nobody threw Grandma into the tar pit?
It would kill your father, dear.
Mom, it used to be that old dinosaurs slowed down the pack. Now we live in houses. It used to be that old dinosaurs couldn't hunt. Now we have supermarkets. Isn't throwing Grandma off a cliff just a waste of a perfectly good old lady? I'm just asking.
What?
I mean, since we're domesticated now, there's nothing really forcing us to hurl Mother, is there?
That's an interesting notion there, Fred.
Isn't it?
I just can't help wondering where you came up with this interesting notion.
Well, I have to admit it's not actually my idea. Although the moment I heard it, it just made so much sense. Doesn't it make sense to you?
Oh, yeah, it certainly does. But you know what I'm curious about? Where did this idea come from originally?
If you stop and think about it, it's really a barbaric ritual, Dad.
It's not barbaric, it's holy and solemn.
Earl, you're overreacting.
Friend dear, I'm merely stating my position.
There is no position. Earl, I've made my decision. You're not throwing Mother.
I'm throwing her.
You want to sleep on the couch for the rest of your life?
I'm throwing her, friend. Ethel! I'm throwing her. I'm throwing her. I married you so I could throw her.
So is that too much?
Change of schedule, Ethel. We're taking off early.
Earl?
Look, it's Godzilla.
Huh? What?
You're having a big breakfast, didn't you?
Just push the chair, fat boy.
Come on.
Slow down. I want to fix my face for my Louie.
You look gorgeous, Ethel.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, get your foot off the brake.
Oh, shut up. Push.
Okay, Okay, Ethel, I wrote this speech. Here, you can read it on the way down.
Earl, stop!
Okay, I'm ready.
No, you're not, Grandma. You don't have to go.
What?
Dad, 1,000,000 years ago, some old dinosaur did what was right in his time and created this hurling thing. Now you could do what's right in your time and go down in history. You could be a legend among dinosaurs. Or you could have the momentary satisfaction of throwing Grandma off the cliff. Now, I think you should think about this long and hard.
Watch your toes, son.
Listen, Dad.
No, you listen. This is my moment. This is the time when the lowest of the low can stand shoulder to shoulder with the highest of the high. If I lose this, Robbie, then my life means nothing.
Well, then I guess my life means nothing, Dad.
What are you saying?
When the time comes, I'm not throwing you.
Why the hell not?
Because you're my father, and just because you get old doesn't mean you're not my father anymore.
Oh, jeez.
Hello? Hello? Am I suddenly invisible? Why doesn't somebody ask me how I feel?
Well, how do you feel, Mother?
I'm an old dinosaur. There's no safe place for me anymore in this world.
You could live with us in Dad's den.
That's it. They're both going over.
Times are changing, Earl.
Today? Do they have to change today? She's just an old dinosaur, friend. She's just gonna be in the way.
She's only old because she's lived a long time. Maybe there are things we can learn from her. Maybe the way we treat our old dinosaurs is wrong. Maybe it's better to keep them than to throw them away.
Grandma, just tell him you don't want to go.
Robbie, darling, I've done everything there is to do in this life. At my age, what do I have to live for?
Friend, I am not letting your mother move into my house and spend the rest of her days making my life miserable.
Take me home, dear.
Yes, good.
Loser.
Loser!
Am not.
How was your day, Earl?
Uneventful, which is always good. Anything new here on the home front?
Fran made a new friend in the Squid Isle.
Uh-huh.
He helped me with my cart.
Oh, that's nice. To the mail of the house. Oh, I believe that's me.
Loser!
It's refreshing to meet a genuinely nice dinosaur once in a while.
Oh, boy.
What is it, Earl?
Oh, it's nothing. It's funny, but nothing. I'm chuckling at its complete lack of anything.
Earl, do you want some mint jelly with your squid cakes?
Whatever, my sweet. By the way, this fellow you met over at the market, he was, short, delicate, little wisp of a thing, perhaps?
No, he was quite tall.
But, hunched over, and feeble?
No. He must have been at least 50 feet high. It was hard to tell. There were clouds in front of his face. Gary. His name was Gary.
Terror has a new name. Gary.
Oh, it's nice stationery. From the law offices of Spikeback, Rib Crusher, and Fensky. Dear Mr. Sinclair, I'm writing to you on behalf of my client, Gary, who met your wife at the supermarket and who would like to take her as his maid. Under Section 412, Article 9 of the Code of the Wilderness, he is entitled to do so after a brief struggle which you have no chance of surviving. Insofar as my client is 9 times your size and undefeated. Gary will arrive at your house Friday at 6 o'clock to take possession of your family and home.
Friday. Friday?
P.S. Should you need assistance in preparing your will, we hope you will think of us first. Gee, that's nice of them.
I know they just crawled out of the sludge, and I hate to be critical of other life forms, but God, I hate lawyers.
Well, what does Fran think about all of this? After all, she is the female in question.
I haven't told her. I wanted to work out my plan first.
No kidding! You got a plan?
Yeah, it's pretty simple, really. Gary arrives at 6 o'clock, and I'm dead by 6:03. Maybe 6:05 if I can hold the bathroom door closed.
Well, Pally boy, just be glad you're living during the apex civilization. You know, in the olden days, a guy like Gary there would have just snuck up behind you and bit off your pelvis. Now you get a nice embossed letter. Hey, what is this, cotton bond?
Will you forget about the stationery? I'm about to get dismembered in my own living room.
All right, all right. Now, strictly speaking, I'm not qualified to serve as counsel. However, in cases like this, there is an escape clause.
There is? What is it?
Well, basically, you're entitled to escape from his clause. The Code of the Wilderness clearly states that you have the legal right to run away like a scared bunny.
So, if I stay, I die in big, embarrassing pieces. But if I flee, I'm cast out as a coward for the rest of my days. They both have their advantages.
And the little train learned that if you try and try and try, you can do anything. Not true. Without fiber in your diet, you can try till you're blue in the face.
Again!
All right. This time we'll read one of my books. It's called Lost in the Swamp.
Mother, children's stories.
Of course, dear.
Hey, Mom, check this out.
Once upon a time, Kirk stood poised on the diving board, his tail glistening in the sun.
Oh. A delivery guy just brought this.
Oh, it's from that nice fellow Gary I met at the market. He says he's coming Friday to crush Earl, take the house and kids, and make me his loving bride.
That's so romantic.
He sent over some of his laundry so I could get a head start. Oh.
I don't get it. What's going on?
Code of the Wilderness. Your father's been challenged to a fight to the death.
What?
Fran, how does Earl stack up to this guy?
Well, this is a suck.
Congratulations, you're a widow.
But I like Dad.
You're just used to him.
Look, it's not fair I just get handed over to some new guy.
Sweetheart, trust me, you're trading up.
I'm alone in here.
Robbie, would you please go look after your brother?
All right, but I'd like to go on record here. I'm pretty sure killing Dad is wrong.
Mother, how can you talk like this? I love Earl. I can't imagine living without Earl.
That's sweet. All right, we've mourned long enough. What do you say we start cleaning out his closets?
Oh, I can't believe Earl didn't mention this. He's been carrying this burden all by himself.
Yeah, he's a saint.
He didn't even blame me. A lesser male would have, but not my Earl.
You flirt with some mastodon one in the invertebrate isle, and now I'm gonna die.
Earl, it wasn't like that.
Oh, yes, it was. Ah, there you were, pushing your cart seductively down the aisle, swinging that tail for the whole world to see. Excuse me, Mr. 90-foot husband killer. I can't reach the top shelf. But if you could just get that can of peas for me, you can have my whole family.
Earl, you're being ridiculous.
Hello. No, Gary's not here yet. Friday. He'll be here Friday and then forever. Okay, all right, I'll take a message. Stan, yeah, Brunch Sunday? Right, got it. All right, I'll tell him.
Earl, you didn't have to do that.
I know how mad I get when I don't get my messages. Hey, what the heck is this?
It's Gary's sock. He thinks I'm going to do his laundry.
His laundry? He thinks you're going to do his sock? His foot? How many of these feet does he have?
Earl, listen to me. There's only one thing you can do. You have to go away forever and never come back. You have to do that because I love you, and I want you to be safe.
Oh, Fran, it seems so wrong to give up my whole family on account of one sock. You're saying you want me to leave town?
Earl, if I can't have you here with me, I want to at least know you're safe.
You know, Fran, part of me is saying, hey, this is my house. I ought to stay and fight. But that's probably the part of me that's going to get eaten first.
Earl, I can't tell you what to do. Ultimately, you have to choose what you think is right.
No, you choose. But pick the one where I don't hear anything snap.
Well, Earl, maybe you can win. Maybe a guy your size could beat a rampaging 50-foot Dilophosaurus.
Hand me my jammies, Fran. Oh, Fran, tell me the truth. Do you like this Gary fella?
Earl, I love you. You're the one I want to spend my life with, you big lizard.
I'm gonna miss you, Fran. I really am. But I want you to be brave and try to make a life with Gar.
Oh, Earl.
Or you could slowly poison him over the next few years. Your choice.
Gosh, Lyle, I really like you. I just wish you had horns.
Ooh, that hurt. Hi, I'm Spike Sterling, president of the Horn Club for Males. And I can give you a full head of long, luxurious horns without penetrating your skull.
I did it gradually, and no one even noticed.
Not only am I...
Robbie?
Hey, Dad.
As you know, I've been challenged. For reasons too complicated to explain, I've chosen not to fight.
But, Dad, if you go, who's gonna play catch with me? Who's gonna take me fishing?
I don't know. Who does that now?
Nobody. But I was hoping we could start.
Ah, gee, son, I would have liked that. Oh, and Junior. Junior, when you're all grown up, and I'm just a photo in the frame, Will you even remember the special bond we had?
Move over!
Oh, the TV. That's Daddy's little boy. Wow. Who would have thought I'd miss my kids this much? Oh, and I have another one. There's my baby girl, still blissfully ignorant of her father's terrible fate. Charlene, there's something very important that I have to tell you in these, our last precious moments.
Well, can it wait? Because I have to ask you a favor.
Oh, anything, my princess.
Well, I've got some friends coming over this afternoon, and I was just wondering, while they're here, maybe you could not be.
Oh, my little girl's embarrassed by her father. I remember when I was embarrassed by my father. And now the torch has been passed. My baby's grown up. She's ashamed of me.
So then, you leave?
These are the moments a father lives for. I built this family. I raised you kids. Well, I didn't actually raise you, but I watched with interest. I have earned this. This is mine. I am never gonna leave.
Okay. We'll move the meeting to Mindy's house.
Fran, Robbie, come in here.
Bye.
Hey.
What?
I am not going to miss out on this or any of your other insulting rites of passage.
What's going on, Earl?
I have decided to stay and fight.
Daddy, you sure? You saw Gary's sock.
Bring on his socks. Bring on his shorts. Bring on the whole hamper. Because Earl Sinclair is fighting for his family. And let no one underestimate the fury of a determined megalosaurus who is not afraid to stand alone. Here's the way I see it. If all of us stick together, then none of us has to get hurt.
But, none of us are gonna get hurt. Gary's only killing you.
Yeah. My point is, we gotta get organized. Because this could happen to any one of us.
That's right.
It didn't.
Yeah, and you're the only one married to Fran.
Yeah. Let's get lunch.
Guys, our buddy Earl is in trouble here. He needs our help. So who's gonna be there Friday?
Friday. I got a Yahtzee tournament.
Get my teeth drilled.
See you later.
Next time for sure, huh?
Boy. Every one of them's got plans. Who'd have guessed it?
How about you, Roy?
Hey, you're my pal, Pally boy. I'd never desert you in your hour of need. Look at here. I got you a book.
Oh. So you've been challenged. How to get ready for a fight to the death.
We're gonna get you into such good shape. Old Gary there's gonna have to think twice before he kills the next guy. Hey, that's my boy.
This is it. My final day of life. The last time I gaze on my alarm clock. Goodbye, my trusty timekeeper. And you, lamp. You brought light where once there was darkness. Off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on. We always understood each other. Oh, and you, my lint brush. So much remains unsaid.
Earl?
Oh, hi, friend.
I made Clydesdale pancakes. Hurry on down.
Thank you. Oh, God, 12 hours left. I got to experience every moment to the fullest. I got to squeeze the life out of every second I got left. What should I wear? Nah.
What's taking so long?
Oh, my goodness, the whole day's gone. All right, I'll just go with the plaid. Goodbye, other shirt.
Gary? Daddy? Daddy? Gary! No. Give me. Oh. Nice.
Is your father coming?
No, he's still saying goodbye to his shoe tree.
Well, I want you to know I'm never going to call this new guy Dad. Even if he wins me over with gifts and cash and a phone in my room.
Goodbye, Bannister. Goodbye, staircase. I don't want to single any one of you out.
Hello, Earl.
And finally, my beloved family. How do I say goodbye to you? See ya.
Wait a minute, Daddy. You don't have to take down this guy alone. We can fight him together. Boom, pow.
You know, son, if you were about 40 feet taller, I'd take you up on that. Now, you kids, close your eyes, or one day you're going to require a lot of therapy. Pardon me, is this the Sinclair house? Let's see. Pressure point! Pressure point! Hey, what do you think? Shut that out. Fred, I don't think I'm winning. Look, I have an appointment with Earl Sinclair. Well, that used to be me. Let me introduce you to your new family. This is your son, Robbie.
How's it going?
This is your daughter, Charlene.
Hello.
Your new baby.
Where's the rest of them?
And I believe you know, Fran.
Hi, Fran. Gosh, you look gorgeous. I can't wait to bite your husband's head off.
Gary, I want you to know something right away. I love Earl. He's the only male I've ever loved. And no matter what happens here today, he's the only male I ever will love.
He looks kind of short and dumpy from up here.
Hey, watch it.
Oh, yeah?
That's my daddy.
Well, from down here, he looks just fine.
Yeah, that's
Which is
right.
a lot more than I
That's
can say
right.
about you. You insensitive, insecure, arrogant...
Honey, I was hoping to avoid a slow, lingering death if possible.
Who do you think you are, anyway?
I'm the guy who carried your groceries.
Besides, I'm not even interested in you. So I want you to go away.
Can I offer anybody a coffee? Gary.
Fran, I just thought...
You thought? You thought nothing. If you thought at all, you would have realized that this is my life, my home, my family, and you have no right to take it away.
Yeah.
Earl, you married this?
19 years.
19 years. You must be made of steel.
She's had a hard day, what with being widowed and all.
Listen, Fran, Earl, I just had a thought. Maybe I'm not ready to settle down.
What?
Huh?
You're not?
All right, I was. But I was looking for something a little less horrible.
Oh, come on. Hey, that's our wife you're talking about.
She's all yours, Earl.
All right, then. Maybe you'd better just step off my porch.
Yeah.
And put those pine...
Oh, boy.
Howling at the Moon. Tape 1. Howling for Beginners. Let's start with this simple phrase.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Very good.
Thanks.
Now try again with more expression. Very good.
Well, we can't broil it.
$4.95 a ton, and it isn't even disemboweled yet. I'm not cleaning this.
What do you think, Mom? 28 hours at $3.50?
Are you dead? Hello?
In my day, it was a solemn occasion. We didn't have all this fanfare and rhinoceros.
Mr. and Mrs. Earl Sinclair
And baby.
cordially invite you to join them
And baby.
as their son Robert Mark Sinclair is called up the mountain for his howling, with reception to follow. Oh, my little baby.
Hey, I'm your little baby. I'm your little baby. Practicing hard.
Out of my room, Charlene.
Oh, come on, let's hear one.
No.
Why not?
Because I said no.
Because you have a wussy howl.
I do not.
Wussy howl.
How'd you like me to bite your head off?
Oh, I'm so scared, Mr. Big Adult Male.
Oh, yeah? Well, check this out.
commit to it, Rob.
I can't commit to it because I don't get it. I can only commit to things that make sense to me.
Oh, give me a break.
Hey, a dinosaur's howl is a very personal thing. You can't just howl your mightiest howl for no good reason.
Oh?
That's my boy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's lunch. Oh, boy.
Well, Pally boy, seems like only yesterday the Robbie shed his first skin, huh? It's hard to believe he's going up the hill tonight.
Yeah. Wait till you hear the howl of this kid.
Yeah.
Hey, Roy, there's something I gotta ask you. I guess it's no secret that you're my best friend and all that.
Yeah, but I got you, Pally boy.
And, well, you know, tonight, up on the hill, Robbie's gonna need someone special to present him at his first howling.
Yep.
Well, Roy, you wanna do it?
Oh, I'm visibly moved. Pally boy, this is such an honor that words escape
Roy,
me.
can you hold that in a bit?
No, the feelings are just pouring out that you should pick me.
Do you have to do that?
Now, you know me a long time, and you know I don't usually go in for that sensitivity stuff, but at the risk of starting a rumor, I feel very close to you right now.
Please don't say any more.
Huh?
You're disgusting me with the way you chew with your mouth open.
Huh?
I'm telling you, I can see your lunch, and your lunch can see me.
Nah.
How you doing?
Will you tell him it's disgusting?
Hey, listen. I hate to be critical, but I'm gonna have to agree. And let me tell you, you got one major plaque buildup back here.
Oh, geez, swallow it. Spit it out. Do something.
Yeah, make up your mind.
Oh.
Whoa, man, do I need a shower.
Earl, you hurt my feelings and embarrassed me in front of my lunch.
Would it be so hard to close your mouth while you're eating?
Would it be so hard to close your eyes while I'm eating?
Just get your open mouth out of my line of vision.
Well, shut your eyes.
Shut your head.
Shut your eyes.
Shut your head.
Earl, hey there, Pally boy. This is not a time for petty bickering with young Robbie boy going up the hill tonight.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking.
So, see you tonight at 7, huh?
Make it 6:45. You're always late. And wear something nice.
Hey, you don't like the way I dress?
This one for me?
No, dear, that's not for you.
Ooh, this for me.
No, dear. All of these are Robbie's howling gifts. None of these are for you.
Ooh, this for me.
Fran, I'm home, I'm hungry, and I hate everything.
Not the mama.
Ah, neither are you.
Robbie got lots of new gifts today.
Ooh, more $4 pen and pencil sets? Big whoop.
Earl, it's traditional.
It's cheap. You'd think on this, the most important night of my son's life, my friends could do a little better than a lousy pen and pencil set.
Is something bothering you, Earl?
Bothering me? No. After 27 years of friendship, you'd think I could tell a guy he eats like a pig and dresses like a slob without him getting all uppity about it. But I'm not gonna let it bother me. I got a family that loves me, and that is what's important. Who do you love?
Mama?
Who do you love second best?
Mama.
All right. Who is talking to you right now?
Not the mama.
Yeah. I'm going upstairs.
Ma, is it me or is Daddy in like a really bad mood?
No, your father just gets cranky like this before howling.
They all do, every month. It's pre-howling syndrome. PHS.
I'm so glad I'm a girl.
Congratulations. You're now ready to howl with confidence, knowing that you'll not only make your family proud, but keep our civilization from coming to an end.
Oh, God, who am I kidding?
Okay, kid, it's showtime.
Dad, I got a real problem with this.
Hey, my little howler is nervous. Come here.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell you a little something that my sweet old dad told me just before I went up the hill.
Great.
I remember he said, Earl, unlock that bathroom door.
Huh?
Of course, that doesn't apply here. Yeah, but you get the gist.
Yeah. Dad, we gotta talk about this.
No. First we all howl, then we all talk. We've been doing it that way for 1,000,000 years.
Guys, come on. Come on. You think so? Come on.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Let's howl and get on to the settlement of grievances.
Good, because I want an apology for that turtle head remark.
No way.
Hi there, Robbie.
Hi.
Here's just a little something to help usher you into adult malehood.
Wow. Huh?
Well, looky here, a pen and pencil set from my oldest and dearest friend. What a wonderful, highly original, well-thought-out gift.
Well, thank you. Well, tonight is a very special night for a young dinosaur I've known for many years.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it from here.
But I thought you wanted me to introduce the little guy.
I changed my mind.
Jeez.
All right. Everybody, you know my son, Robbie.
Yeah.
Robbie, there's the moon. Hit it.
I've been giving this a lot of thought, and this howling thing, well, I don't believe in it.
Robbie, everybody's looking.
I mean, think about it logically. The book says dinosaur will turn against dinosaur and bring an end to our days on Earth. Now, how would not howling at the moon bring an end to our days on Earth?
Because if you don't howl, I'll kill you.
What could possibly happen?
Earthquake.
Flood! Plagues! This isn't the Dark Ages. This is 60 million BC. Now, why don't we try not howling one time? Nothing's gonna happen.
Look!
What?
Where's the moon? Where'd it go? It's gone! It's the end of the world! Hey!
Robbie! Do you hear something?
No, what?
Shh! A low rumbling. Huh? Like the earth is getting ready to open up and swallow us. Don't you hear it?
It's the ice maker.
Quiet, you! You brought about a cataclysm against all life on Earth, and I don't want to hear any more out of you!
Okay.
Are we dead yet?
No, dear.
When are we going to be dead?
Very soon, dear.
My flashlight went out. I think the batteries are dead.
They're dead, they're dead! It's starting. The batteries are always the first to go.
Earl, come here. Let me tell you something.
What?
Get a hold of yourself.
Thank you. You're right, Ethel. I am the guardian and protector of this family. And it's my job to be a calming influence while we huddle together hopelessly in the dark.
Dad, why don't we just keep the lights on?
The lights work?
Yep.
Hey, all I am trying to do is create a mood here.
Earl?
What?
I'm going to be very disappointed if this world ends and you and Robbie are still angry at each other.
He destroyed the universe.
Any parent can forgive the little things, Earl. It's these big things that test us.
All right. I forgive you. So you brought about the end of everything. So what?
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah, it's all part of growing up.
Okay. Now, these are our last few hours on Earth. I want us to spend them being together and loving each other and realizing that the most important thing in the world is being a family.
Should I turn on the TV?
Yes!
Good.
As you know, the end of the world is upon us, and that means...
You say big! That is going on here at Discount Charlie's! Yes, we're slashing high prices! This refrigerator freezer, $13.99.95! Now, 2 for $1! So come on down! We're dealing like there's no tomorrow!
Look at that. The sun came up.
It's another day. Wow. Are we dead?
No.
You promised.
Look! See, Dad? The world didn't come to an end.
Give me that.
Okay. Now, maybe we should look at this as a new beginning. You know, the entire dinosaur community has been reborn, and maybe, just maybe, nothing will ever be the same again.
The Antediluvian Broadcasting Company now begins its broadcast day.
Hello there, friend.
Oh, hello, Roy. Isn't it wonderful the world not ending and all?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Something I can do for you?
Well, Earl, if the world had ended last night, I could have overlooked certain things. But unfortunately, it didn't. So I've come for my beach tongs and a ball-peen hammer you borrowed.
I'd ask you to return all of the food you've eaten here, but most of it fell out of your mouth before you left.
Hey, Roy.
Huh? Oh, hi, Robbie.
Don't you talk to my kid like that.
Huh? I'll talk to your kid any way I want. Hi, Robbie. Hi, Robbie. Hi, Robbie. Hi, Robbie. Hi, Robbie. Hi, Robbie.
Guys, come on. Dad. Uncle Roy. Guys, what's happening? You've been best friends since before I was born. Can't you talk this out? I'll take that as a no.
Earl, get your head out of his mouth right now.
He started it. No, look at him talking with his mouth full again.
Roy, if you bite my husband's head off...
You ever come near my house again, I'll feed you to my family.
Yeah, then I won't.
Good.
Fine.
Fine. Good.
Only by howling do we defeat the dark spirit which would turn dinosaur against dinosaur.
And many wonder if this rash of incidents is connected to last night's missed howling. In the meantime, there seems to be no end in sight to the violence and general crankiness among males. Now, here's Dwayne with sports.
Oh, great. Throw it to me with 30 seconds left. Ha!
Come here, I'll bite your little leg off.
Hey, Dad, Roy just called.
There is no Roy.
He wants to return all the stuff he borrowed from you over the years, but he says he won't set foot in our house again.
So, where does he want to meet? Well, right away I see my barbecue apron is missing.
I thought the barbecue apron was a gift.
It was a gift for a friend. So I want it back from you.
Hey. Roy, Dad, come on, stop it.
Well, he's the one who called me up here.
I did not. You called me.
Look, I had to call you up here. You have to howl.
I wouldn't howl with him if he was the last dinosaur on Earth.
But,
Besides, there's no reason to howl anymore.
Yes, there is. Look, I didn't understand it before, but if you don't howl, terrible things happen.
No, they don't. The world didn't come to an end.
Nothing bad happened at all.
You're not friends anymore. A lifelong friendship is about to end. Isn't that bad?
No, I'm
it's
glad.
good.
Okay, fine. Maybe I was wrong. After all, Dad, a best friend wouldn't say you had a wussy howl.
Did you say that I had a wussy howl?
I don't know. Did I?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Well then, I stand by it. Wussy howl?
Oh, yeah? I can howl you under the table any moonlit night of the week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you're on.
All right.
And after the howling, we settle our grievances. Now, you two best friends for 27 years got anything you want to say to each other?
Listen, all this stuff you borrowed, you can hang on to it for a while.
Thanks. Because there's really nothing left in my apartment now anyway. Except for your barbecue apron.
I'm sorry I gave you a hard time about the pen and pencil set.
I know that wasn't too original, but I don't have any kids of my own, so I wanted Robbie to have the pen and pencil set my dad gave me on my howling day.
Roy, your dad gave you this?
Yeah. It's the one his dad gave to him on his howling day.
Oh, jeez.
You're my best friend.
Buddy, come on over for dinner.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, Robbie.
Yeah, Dad?
You did a good thing here.
Thanks, Dad.
You know,